Hey guys, Aragon Mander here with another video from the Adamantine Guild, the channel where we do mind-blowing theories and the new and up-and-coming stable of this channel, starting with this episode, is going to be character bios. Every now and again, I'll be posting a video in regards to a character bio for a character that I have, which I have personally created. And, for that matter, today's character will be a special guest. His appearance is by none other than an alternate universe version of myself. Yep, you heard me. Aragon Mander Eucalyptus. This is actually a fictitious character as well as being someone from real life. To start things off, Salamander Eucalyptus is a Pokemon professor who just so happens to be a big fan of Rampardos and Silvally. As it happens, Professor Eucalyptus, as he happens to be called, being that he does fashion himself, or rather fancy himself, to be a Pokemon professor, he is definitely one of the more challenging individuals to face in a Pokemon battle, as he is known for using some pretty unconventional strategies, and for that matter, while the real world version, yours truly, who's speaking right now, is not a big fan of Smogon, the fantasy variation or alternate universe version of Professor Eucalyptus just so happens to be one of the most knowledgeable when it comes to various activities, including Pokemon battling, breeding, and not to mention raising Pokemon. But he's also quite the fantastic duelist, being an excellent strategist. However, Professor Eucalyptus' knowledge is vast and encompasses a wide variety of subjects, including knowledge from various universes. In fact, Sal can be found in one form or another in a number of different universes, including the Kingdom of Fiori, has been found in has had multiple incarnations found on the continent of Velgarth, and on top of it all, he's even been found on Itagami Island and various other locations, including including the place he ultimately calls home, Shallow Island, on the outskirts of a town called Shallow City. As far as Sal's abilities are concerned, he is an excellent strategist and a halfway decent Pokemon battler. Preferring a home field advantage when he's dueling or battling Pokemon, he is easily a formidable foe during combat and has limited knowledge in a number of various weapons. He possesses the ability to create and manipulate fire. However, despite this, he is an alternate personality referred to quite often as the Joker. Sal's nicknames include the Infernal Comedian, the Human Salamander, and as a big kicker, he also happens to be very much a big fan of his kids. Yes, you heard me right. Sal Eucalyptus is a father. As it just so happens, his wife is named Eliza, whereas his children are as follows. His eldest son, Talon Reptile, whose name reflects his father's love of owls and quite obviously reptiles and other creatures of reptilian persuasion. His second adoptive daughter, Raven, who actually happens to be an important individual on her own. You can typically find her rummaging around in DC Comics, typically in association with the Teen Titans. And last but not least, we also have his youngest daughter, who has gone by a number of different names. The most common of which happens to be Teresa, with the nickname of Terry, but she's also gone by the name of Drama Singer, often called Drama or Drow, or even Dream Song, or Dream Fire. And last but not least, we also have Jasmine as a potential name for his youngest daughter, typically being nicknamed Jazz. More details on Sal's youngest daughter in a future character bio. But in the meantime, Sal has been known to be a little bit on the odd side of things, especially where his sanity is concerned, being as that's been brought into question on a number of different occasions. In fact, his mind is so unstable that there are times when he can indeed be a homicidal pyromaniac called the Joker, or he could very well be one of the sanest people around. More sane, in fact, than anyone who is clinically proven to be medically sane. And it is highly questionable whether Sal could very well be any at all. Well, it's questionable whether he's medically insane or not, So we'll just leave it as he's just a little bit crazy. But that's all the info I have for now. For more character bios and more mind-blowing theories, be sure to subscribe to the channel. And if you want to have a character of your own seen in a character file to the best of my creative ability on this channel, be sure to leave a comment below describing your character to the best of your ability. But until the next mind-blowing theory or character bio episode, I haven't exactly decided which one I'm going to do next. Being as it is still quite a ways away until Halloween rolls around, which is where my videos will start coming out in bulk. But in the meantime, this is Eucalyptus signing off. Zai Helva.